Kalaivani, Associate Professor, Department of Zoology, Sri Sarda College for Women, Salem. I am going to discuss about vitamins. The word vitamin comes from the Latin word vita means life. Vitamins are organic components in food that are needed in very small amounts for growth and for maintaining good health. Everybody must eat a certain amount of vitamins to stay healthy. Vitamins are chemicals found in very small amounts in many different foods. Characteristics: vitamins are required in small quantities in the diet because they cannot be synthesized by the body. Water soluble vitamins cannot be stored in human tissues. Their excess is excreted with urine. Significant amounts of fat soluble vitamins can be stored in adipose tissue and the liver. Synthetic vitamins are identical to natural vitamins. Once growth and development are completed, vitamins remain essential nutrients for the healthy maintenance of the cells, tissues, and organs. Functions: vitamins are helpful for the health and life of the body in the following respects. They build up the resistance of the body against diseases. They prevent and cure various diseases caused by deficiency. They can help in digestion and utilization of mineral salts and carbohydrates in the body. They can stimulate and give strength to digestive and nervous system. They can help in health protection. They can help in maintenance of proper health and normal growth. Classification: on the basis of their solubility, vitamins are classified into two types: fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. Fat soluble vitamins means vitamins that dissolve in fat. Because fat is easily stored on our body, fat soluble vitamins can be stored within our fat. This means they can accumulate and be saved for later use. The fat soluble vitamins are A, D, E, and K. Water soluble vitamins, that is, vitamins that dissolve in water. Because our body is a watery environment, these vitamins can move through our body pretty easily and they can also be flushed out by the kidneys. Water soluble vitamins include B complex vitamins and vitamin C. There are 8 B vitamins, including vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, and B12. These are the overall classification of vitamins. Fat soluble vitamins, that is A, D, E, and K. In that, first one is vitamin A. Vitamin A is a group of unsaturated nutritional organic compounds that includes retinoic acid, and several provitamin A carotenoids, among which beta carotene is the most important one. Its active form is present only in animal tissue. Daily requirement for vitamin A is men and women 600 mcg, during pregnancy and lactation 950 mcg, for infants 350 mcg, for children 600 mcg. So these are some of the dietary sources of vitamin A: carrots, papaya, squash, apricots, peaches, broccoli, fish, meat, eggs and cheese, sweet potato, mangoes, pepper, avocado, melon, etc. So functions. Vitamin A plays a role in a variety of functions throughout the body, such as vision, gene transcription, immune function, embryonic development and reproduction, bone metabolism, hematopoiesis, that is the production of blood cells and platelets, skin and cellular health, antioxidant activity. Next one is vitamin D. Vitamin D refers to a group of fat-soluble corticosteroids, that is a type of steroid with a broken ring, found in liver and fish oils, are obtained by irradiating provitamin D with ultraviolet light, and are responsible for enhancing intestinal absorption of calcium, iron, magnesium, phosphate, and zinc. It is also called sunshine vitamin. It is available in two forms: cholecalciferol, that is vitamin D3, calciferol, that is D2. This cholecalciferol is made from 7-dehydroxycholesterol in the skin of animals and humans. Calciferol is obtained artificially by irradiation of ergosterol and it is called ergocalciferol. This is the structure of the vitamin D. These are some of the dietary sources of vitamin D: cheese, butter, fortified milk, etc. Daily requirement is for men and women 0.01 mg, during pregnancy and lactation 0.01 mg, for infants and children 0.01 mg. Functions of vitamin D. Vitamin D involves in calcium balance, cell differentiation, immunity, blood pressure regulation, development of bones and teeth. Vitamin E. Vitamin E refers to a group of compounds that include both tocopherols and tocotrienols. They are naturally occurring antioxidant. It is also called anti-aging factor. The word tocopherol is derived from the word toco meaning childbirth, feros meaning to bear. It is yellow, oily liquid, freely soluble in the fat solvent. Tocopherol, alpha, beta, gamma, and delta have been obtained from the natural sources. It is the structure of the tocopherol. These are some of the dietary sources of vitamin E, that is papaya and some vegetables, etc. So daily recommended dosages for men 8 to 10 mg, women 5 to 8 mg, children 8.3 mg, infants 4 to 5 mg. Functions of vitamin E. Vitamin E is an antioxidant, that is most powerful natural antioxidant. It involves in free radical scavenger, protects cell membranes, protects LDL, that is low density lipoprotein, from oxidation, protection of double bonds in polyunsaturated fatty acids, prevention of rancidity, works in conjugation with selenium. Vitamin E also plays a role in neurological functions and inhibition of platelet aggregation. Vitamin E also protects lipids and prevents the oxidation of polyunsaturated fatty acids. Next one is vitamin K. Vitamin K refers to a group of structurally similar fat-soluble vitamins the human body needs for complete synthesis of certain proteins that are required for blood coagulation, and also certain proteins that the body uses to manipulate binding of calcium in bone and other tissues. Vitamin K is naturally produced by the bacteria in the intestine. It is essential for the production of a type of protein called prothrombin and other factor involved in blood clotting mechanism. Hence, it is known as anti-hemorrhagic vitamin. Vitamin K includes two natural vitamins, vitamin K1 and vitamin K2. Vitamin K1 is phylloquinone, K2 is menaquinones. Dietary sources of vitamin K. So these are the some of the dietary sources of vitamin K. Daily requirements is men and women 70 to 140 mcg, children 35 to 75 mcg. Functions of vitamin K. As you already know, it is essential for the hepatic synthesis of coagulation factor 2, 5, 7, 9 and 10. Clotting. It prevents hemorrhage only in case when there is a defective production of thrombin. It acts as a cofactor in oxidative phosphorylation associated with lipid. Vitamin K is needed for carboxylation of glutamyl residue of calcium, binding transport between the flavin coenzyme and the cytochrome system. Next one is water soluble vitamins. Water soluble vitamins are found in yeast, grain, rice, vegetables, fish, and meat. These are essential coenzymes required in energy releasing mechanism. They also act as a coenzymes for the metabolism of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. They include B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, B12. B1 is thymine, B2 is riboflavin, B3 is niacin, B5 is pantothenic acid, B6 pyridoxine, B7 biotin, B9 folic acid, B12 cobalamin, and vitamin C, that is ascorbic acid. First one is vitamin B1, that is thymine. It is also called anti-beriberi factor, anti-neurotic factor, and also anurin. It is colorless basic organic compound composed of a sulfated pyrimidine ring. All living organisms use thymine, but it is synthesized only in bacteria, fungi, and plants. It contains sulfur and nitrogen group destroyed by alkaline and heat. Coenzyme is thymine pyrophosphate TPP. This is the structure of vitamin B1. Dietary sources. These are some of the dietary sources of vitamin B1. For daily requirement, men requires 1.3 mg, women 1 mg, pregnancy and lactation 2 mg, children requires 1.1 mg. Functions of thymine. Vitamin B1 is very essential for converting carbohydrate into energy. The most important use of thymine is in the treatment of beriberi, a condition caused by a deficiency of thymine in the diet. Symptoms include swelling, tingling, or burning sensation in the hands and feet, confusion, difficulty in breathing. Vitamin B1 helps in maintaining the healthy nervous system. Vitamin B1 is necessary for healthy mucous membranes. It helps in the digestion of food. It provides strength to muscles. It is very useful for the proper functioning of heart. Vitamin B2, that is riboflavin. It is also called as beauty vitamin. It is yellowish green fluorescent compound soluble in water. The word riboflavin is derived from two sources. Ribose means many ribose sugar found in several vitamins. Flavin means yellow. It is widely involved in oxidation reduction reaction. This is the structure of the riboflavin. These are the dietary sources of vitamin B2. Daily requirement: men 1.5 mg, women 1.2 mg, pregnancy and lactation 2 to 2.3 mg, children 1.3 mg. Functions of riboflavin. It is essential for normal growth. Metabolism. It is involved in the metabolism of carbohydrates, fat, and proteins. It helps in digestion. It helps in proper functioning of the nervous system. It is very useful for normal tissue respiration. It is necessary for healthy mucous membranes. It is good for skin, nails, and eyes. It helps in protects the body against cancer. Vitamin B3 or niacin. Vitamin B3 is also known as niacin or nicotinic acid. It is essential for metabolism of carbohydrate, protein, and fat. It is a colorless, water-soluble, solid derivative of pyridine with a carboxyl group at the third position. It is a pyridine derivative and it is a precursor of the coenzyme NAD, that is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. This is the structure of niacin. This is the structure of nicotinamide. These are the dietary sources of niacin. For daily requirement, men require 17 mg, women 13 mg, pregnancy and lactation 12 to 15 mg, children 15 mg. Functions of niacin, that is vitamin B3. It helps in releasing energy from carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. It is very essential for the DNA synthesis. It is essential for the production of estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. It is helpful in reducing migraine headaches. Vitamin B3 is a niacinamide, may improve arthritis symptoms, including increasing joint mobility and reducing the amount of anti-inflammatory medications needed. It is necessary for healthy skin, nerves, and digestive system, etc. Vitamin B3 is very essential for the proper digestion of the food. Vitamin B5, that is pantothenic acid. Vitamin B5 is also known as pantothenic acid. It is a water-soluble vitamin. It was discovered by Roger J. Williams in 1919. Tissue extracts from a variety of biological materials provide a growth factor for yeast. This growth factor is identified as pantothenic acid. This word derived from the Greek word pantos, meaning everywhere. It is a part of coenzyme A. It is essential for metabolism of carbohydrate, fat, and protein. So this is the structure of pantothenic acid. These are the dietary sources of vitamin B5. For men, a daily requirement for men 10 mg, women 10 mg, children 5.5 mg. The functions of B5 pantothenic acid. It plays an important role in helping the release of energy from sugars, starches, and fats. Vitamin B5 is important for releasing energy stored as fat. It is equally important for the creation of fat. They are essential for the cell metabolism. They are very helpful in the cholesterol metabolism. They accelerate wound healing. It is also used as anti-stress factor. This is the structure of vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 is otherwise known as pyridoxine. It refers to a group of chemically very similar compounds which can be interconverted in biological systems. Vitamin B6 is a part of vitamin B complex group. Its active form is pyridoxal 5-phosphate, that is PLP, serves as a cofactor in many enzyme reactions in amino acid, glucose and lipid metabolism. It is white crystalline substance soluble in water and alcohol. This is the structure of vitamin B6. So these are the dietary sources of vitamin B6: milk, fish, vegetables, beans, eggs, peanuts, sunflower seeds, etc. For daily requirement, men, women requires 2 mg, children 1.7 mg, infant 0.1 to 1.4 mg. Functions of vitamin B6: they make antibodies. Antibodies are needed to fight many diseases. They maintain normal nerve function. They make hemoglobin. Hemoglobin carries oxygen in the red blood cells to the tissues. They break down proteins. They keep blood sugar in normal ranges. They assist in the balancing of sodium and potassium levels. They promote RBC production of serotonin, dopamine, noradrenaline and adrenaline. Next one is vitamin B7, that is biotin. B7 or biotin is also known as vitamin H or coenzyme R. It is a water soluble B vitamin. Biotin is a coenzyme for carboxylase enzymes involved in the synthesis of fatty acids, isoleucine and valine and gluconeogenesis. This is the structure of biotin. So functions of vitamin B7: sufficient intake of vitamin B7, that is biotin, is important as it helps the body to convert food into glucose, which is used to produce energy, produce fatty acids and amino acids, the building blocks of proteins, activate protein or amino acid metabolism in the hair roots and fingernail cells. Functions of vitamin B9: formation of RBC, that is folic acid in combination with vitamin B12 is essential for formation and maturation. It is necessary for growth and division of all body cells. It is essential for the health of skin and hair. It is an important nutrient for the pregnant women and her developing fetus, etc. Vitamin B12 cobalamin. Vitamin B12 is a complex organomatrix compound called as cobalamin, which is cobalt containing porphyrin. It is freely soluble in water. So sources mostly found in animal products like meat, shellfish, milk, cheese and eggs, clams, oysters, mussels, etc. These are some of the sources of vitamin B12. This is the structure of B12. Functions: it is essential for production of RBC. It improves concentration, memory and balance. It is important for metabolism of fat, carbohydrate and proteins and folic acid. Deficiency leads to anemia. It leads to megoblastic or pernicious anemia, demolition or irreversible nerve cell death. Vitamin C or ascorbic acid, it is also called ascorbic acid and antibiotic vitamin. It is the most active reducing agent. It is powerful antioxidant synthesized by most animals, not by human. This is the structure of the vitamin C. So dietary sources of vitamin C. So these are the dietary sources of vitamin C. So for daily requirement, men and women 70 to 90 mg, children 10 mg, infant 25 mg, pregnancy and lactation 80 mg. Functions of vitamin C: synthesis of collagen, necessary for maintenance of bones and proper functioning of the adrenal and thyroid gland. It is an antioxidant. It stimulates immune function, combats bacterial infection, reduces effects of allergy producing substances and protects vitamins A, E and some B complex vitamins and from oxidation. So vitamin deficiency leads to scurvy, that is fragility of blood vessels, easy bruising, hemorrhage, poor healing, pain in bones and muscle, poor bone and dentin formation, compromised immunity. These are the references of the above content. Thank you.